All right. Well, thank you guys for taking a couple minutes out of your day. For those of you guys I've not met yet, my name's Becky, and I am kind of if you look at the structure of our team, I'm kind of at the top of the team, and then you have Tiffany that's right there, and then we have Carolyn, and then we have a bunch of different leaders that are starting to grow teams. And so, welcome to the Wolfpack. We're excited that you guys decided to join us in this crazy adventure. Um, You'll find that when we do training, we do use Zoom a lot, and for a lot of different reasons. Number one, we like to see your faces as we talk. And so you can plan on any training that you have to have clothes on, okay? Because this is the way that we like to train and talk to you guys. But
At
really,
least from the waist up.
yeah. Most of the time, if I would like pan my camera down, you'll see me in pajama pants because that's how I roll most of the time. But really, it gives us another opportunity as far as being able to share our screens with you and show you different things, kind of more on a one-on-one basis. Some of us are technically challenged and really need to visually see things as we're doing and learning. And so this is exactly why we use Zoom for our team trainings a lot. So if you ever, have issues and you need to hop on with one of us on Zoom, feel free to message myself or Tiffany or Carolyn. And normally one of the three of us will be available so that we can kind of provide you some one-on-one training if you're stuck or, you just need that kind of helping hand. So by show of hands, how many of you guys have started doing your DASH training?
I've done
A little bit. Just like one.
Just like one? Okay, so Lisa just started.
I've done some.
And Bonnie, you've started on your DASH training? Okay, so everybody knows where DASH is at then.
Yes.
That's a good thing. So it is really important that you do complete your DASH training, and for a lot of different reasons. Because how many of you guys, by show of hands, want to get paid after you do a show? Does anybody want to make money? Like, you want to make the money, but do you want it go in your bank account? Yes, it's really important. And so in the DASH training, as a part of the new consultant trainings, you're going to have one that helps walk you through how to set up your order payment and your direct deposit account. Okay. So there are a total of 20 new consultant trainings. And if you sat down at the computer and did them all at one time, it would not take you any more than an hour to complete them. Okay. Because literally the 20 trainings are anywhere from 1 minute to some of them might take 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. So it's not a huge investment of your time in the beginning. But it's going to walk you through things such as setting your small goals for your business. Okay. It's really important in any kind of business that you know exactly what you're after. And whether that's a small goal or a bigger goal, you have to know what you want from it. Otherwise, there's really nothing that you can reach for, right? So if you just go into this business and say, oh, I just want to make money. How much money do you want? Be specific with that, because that lets us as leaders help you to decide how many shows that would break down into, okay, to help kind of build your calendar and build your schedule. Another one that you're going to see is your why. So you'll hear us talk about our why in this business. And basically your why is that thing, that reason that you decided to give Pampered Chef a try, okay? That, I always say you need to have a why that makes you cry. And it's really that thing that we come back to sometimes when we're stuck in life, the reason and the thing that's motivating us to push a little bit harder and work a little bit harder. And so, I'm just going to be honest, because that's what you can expect from me. My girls that have been around for a while know I don't sugarcoat things. I'm the mom of 4 kids, and they range in age from 22 all the way down to 9. And so I like to be very honest with people. If you are in this business to make money, it does take work, okay? But I don't think there's a job in life that doesn't take work. If you're in this business for some fun money, you can definitely do that. But if you're in it for more serious financial goals, then it's going to require a little bit of effort and work. The one thing that we ask of every consultant is to please make sure you communicate with your leaders, okay? Your schedule, your mindset right now, you may be thinking one way, and maybe a couple weeks from now, life goes crazy and things change. And so you have less time to invest in your business. And so we notice that you withdraw from things. If we don't know what's going on, then we have no idea how to help you through it. Okay. And we're not just here to help you guys with this business. We're here to help you guys as our friends and our family members as well, as I like to call it. You know, communication is really important. So if you're going through something and you don't know how to work through it, that's what we're here to help you guys with. You know, Tiffany jokes me a lot. I'm like Dr. Phil. I love to listen to people's issues and help you through it. So, but really, I'm just a great listener. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. You need to vent, let it all out, and then you can move forward. And I definitely believe that we all have to have someone that we can do that with. And trust me, there's times I'm like, Tiffany, hop on Zoom with me. I just need to let it all out. And so, you know, make sure that you're communicating with whoever, you know, whether you feel comfortable talking to me or Tiffany or Carolyn or, you know, Buffy or Miranda or whoever else, you're going to find that one person that you kind of click with, and just make sure that you're talking with them. And, you know, when you feel like things aren't going your way, then you have two options, right? You can either kind of stay silent and then, you know, kind of get frustrated, or you can talk with someone that could potentially help you through it and help you move past it. Okay. We would much rather help to try to solve a problem than to just let one fester and you guys decide to give up. Because again, you know, has anyone done direct sales before? So Nana has. Lisa, you have not. Catherine, I know that you already do. And I know Bonnie, you already did Pampered Chef before. So, you know, those are my friends that have done direct sales. You guys know, you know, it does take work to be successful. Again, it's one of those things that people are not going to beat down your door, okay, to want to have shows with you. It definitely in the beginning takes some outreach. It requires you guys to, you know, put forth the effort to get those shows on your schedule, no matter how many you want. Okay. What I want you to understand is in this business, you make the decisions. Okay. So Lisa, if you only want to do 1 to 2 shows a month, then you do 1 to 2 shows a month, right? You're not going to have myself or Tiffany being like, oh my God, you need to do more. That's not how we operate. Okay. It's not how this team rolls at all. And my leaders know that if they were the ones that were in the background going, oh my gosh, Bonnie, are you going to do something this month? Tiffany, what would I tell you? What?
She would say no. She would kick their butt.
I would kick their butts. I literally would.
Now, if you do ask us to hold you accountable,
different.
That's something different, and we will ask you.
Yes. And why am I like that? Well, guys, I can tell you, I've been doing this business for 8 years now, okay? I have been extremely successful with Pampered Chef. I've been in the top 1% for the last 7 years out of 50,000 consultants, okay? So you have somebody that's here to help guide you. But when I decided to do Pampered Chef, I did not get in this business to be a boss to anyone, okay? I got in this business and decided to start growing a team to help mentor people, okay? That's what my dream is to just help mentor people, no matter if they have small goals or big goals. Because trust me, I have an extremely busy personal business. And so, you know, my time that I spend working with our team is valuable, just like every one of your times are valuable, right? Maybe you only have an hour a day that you can dedicate to your business. You know, yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. But again, you know, I do on average 14 cooking shows a month. And on average about 16 virtual parties a month. And so my personal business takes up a lot of time, but as does my family. And so, you know, that time that I have with you guys, I love having time with our team. Like I love to spend time with you guys. And I just want to make sure that we're always using, you know, your time and my time the best that we possibly can. So, you know, if you say, Becky, this is what my goals are, then that's what I'm going to help you do. You know, you're never going to get a message from any one of us that says, hey, you need to do more, or, hey, are you going to do something this month? Because it's just not how we operate. We're in this to help you reach your personal goals, because my goals are extremely different than yours. Tiffany's goals are extremely different than yours. And every one of our lives, if we asked how busy they are all going to be different, right? your schedules and my schedule, completely different animals, probably. So, we just, kind of figure that out together, and operate that, together to try to help each other out. So, so with that, does anyone have any questions before I kind of dig into some of the main things? No? Okay. All right. So let me ask by show of hands, how many of you guys have done your virtual launch party or have one scheduled? So Catherine, I think yours is this coming week, right? Your launch party? Okay. Lisa, have you and Kim scheduled your launch party yet? Or did you just do a party with her? Hold on, let me unmute you. There you go. What'd you say?
I just did a party with her.
Just did a party. Okay. So has she helped you to start booking shows yet?
No.
Okay.
We haven't talked to her.
Perfect. Okay, and let's see, Bonnie, your launch party is just getting ready to start, correct? Bonnie, can you hear me?
Yes, Thursday.
Okay, so you're just getting ready to start one. Okay, and Nana, have you started yours yet? Or did you already host the show?
I haven't started. I've got a few lined up, but I want to do my launch at the same time. I'm more not so techie savvy. So Buffy and I went over it the other night. We were on the phone for a while. So within the next 2 days, I'll have 3, including my launch.
Awesome. That is awesome. Sweet.
I'll search it up. I'll be there in
okay, so let's dig into some of the meat and potatoes then. So the Dash training through home office is really what I would say the politically correct side of Pampered Chef. Okay. So it's all of the, the basics. It's getting to know the company. It's getting to know, our bookings program, getting to know all of the different types of shows that you can do. It's really getting you familiar with the verbiage and, the lingo that we use at Pampered Chef. And so how many of you guys have been showed the Wolfpack training document? Have you guys seen that? Okay, so Catherine, you have. Lisa has not. Buffy, I'm sure that Chris has already showed you that, the Wolfpack training document. And Nana says yes.
I don't think so. I don't think I did.
Okay, so.
I don't think I did.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you guys, I look at the Wolfpack training document as kind of our Bible. Okay. So anything that you need party related, specific to our team, is going to be in this one Google document. If you're computer savvy, what I would recommend is that you bookmark this link. Does everybody know how to bookmark a link on your computer? I love all the faces are like, oh my God, what does bookmarking mean? Okay. So basically it's just a shortcut to get to that link, but it's really not a big deal. That can be something one-on-one that you can ask your leader to show you how to do. I work from a Mac computer, so my Mac is going to look different than what your, I don't know, HP or Dell or whatever brand computer you have. They're different systems. So I won't show you on mine because it'll confuse you. But I do want to share my screen and show you guys our Wolfpack team document. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, where are we at? I have too much stuff open, y'all. Okay, so if you come into the Wolfpack team page, okay, so when you joined Pampered Chef, you should have been added to this page, and you would have also been added to your upline's personal team page. So if you're under Carolyn, you would have been added to the Brady Bunch. If you're under Tiffany, you would have been added to the Timberwolves. And if you're one of my peeps, then you would have been added to the Force to be Reckoned With page, okay? So you have that group, and then you have this one, which is the Wolfpack group, which is all of us together. So this group is strictly focused on training and upcoming trainings for you. So pretty much anything that you need as far as the training side of our business or things that we have upcoming as far as, you know, different trainings that we're all doing as leaders, everything's going to be here in this group for you. So some important things to know is if you're on a computer, it's going to look different than if you're on a phone. Okay. If you're on a computer on this left-hand side over here, if you go under announcements is where you're going to find our Wolfpack team document, which is a Google document. Okay. So this is the place that I'm talking about that is like central focused, our team with everything that you need to know in here. Any upcoming trainings that we have, we always create an event for them. And so again, you're going to find all of those under events. Okay. So it's really important, you know, when we create a new one, it's going to automatically invite you to it. So, you know, we just ask that you RSVP to those if you can. If you can't come, it's not really a big deal. We do try to record everything. That way, you know, if you're not able to make it to something, most of the time I'll post a recording like within the next couple of hours after it. That way you can watch the playback from it on any kind of training that we do. So when you come into the Wolfpack document that's here, if you click that, it's going to open up another page. And so this is where I say that, you know, have your leader show you how to bookmark this link. And what bookmarking does is basically it just saves it to your computer so that it's one click away from you instead of going, you know, 45 different places to find something. So when you open up this document, what I really love, if you're on a computer, on the left-hand side, you're going to see that there's categories over here. I update this Google document once a month. Typically toward the end of the month and the beginning of the new month is when you're going to see this thing update with all of like our sales goals and, you know, upcoming trainings and those kinds of things. And so if you scroll down through here, you'll see these are all of our team goals. Here's upcoming trainings. And then there's a section that says new consultants start here. This is the section that I recommend all of you guys spend your time, especially if you are going to be a virtual consultant, okay? This is kind of your one-stop shop for you. If you click it and open it, it opens up into another document, okay? So anything that has a blue link like this is something that you can click, and either it's going to take you somewhere or it's going to take you to a video that you can watch. Okay. And most of the videos that are within there are, you know, let me show you how to place an order. Let me show you how to close a show. Let me show you, you know, one-on-one basically, how to do something step by step. So as you scroll down through here, of course, you know, again, we recommend that you get all those 20 new consultant trainings done on Dash as soon as you possibly can. And it's just that way you have that stuff knocked out, and then you can kind of take the other trainings at your own pace at that point. In the new Dash trainings, you're going to see that we have a fast track rewards program. And basically this is just to help you build momentum in your first 90 days of business. You can earn products, and we have a cash incentive program as well. So with the whole product side of it, when you submit $500 in your first 30 days of sales, you're going to get the ceramic egg cooker and a scraper for free. When you submit $1,250 in your first 30 days, then you're going to get an 8-inch skillet for free. When you submit $2,500 within your first 90 days, you're going to get is it a 12-inch or a 10-inch, Tiffany? Do you know?
It's the 10-inch stainless steel
nonstick. Okay.
Skillet.
Yep. So you'll get that skillet for free. And if you submit $5,000 in sales in your first 90 days, you get the knife block, you guys. That's like a $400 value for free. So this is on top of other things, you know, the home office incentives that we have. There's lots of different things. And then we have the other side of it. So if you're looking for fast-paced growth, you're looking to actually make really good money in this company, have long-term future business, then you want to start adding team members to your team. And so we have also a recruiting program, which Tiffany, do you want to talk about the recruiting side of things?
As far as the
cash bonuses?
I don't have the, you have the diagram for that?
Yeah, I can open it.
Thank you.
It's all changed, so it's all new to us as well.
Yeah.
It's right here, Tiff.
Because they just added stuff to it, didn't they?
No.
I thought you could earn up to 3,000.
It's 3,000 combined.
Oh, okay. All right. So when you start recruiting,
Hold on, let me see if this opens the flyer. Oh, there we go. Is
oh wow, that's big. Okay,
that better?
that's better. I know I'm blind and all, but holy crap, that was big. Okay, so when Becky talks about building your own teams, so like Becky said, she's the top of our organization. Then she has her first generation, and then second, third generation, and so on. So depending on whose team you are on, when you start growing your own personal team, you will get rewards as well. So they've updated this. So when you share the business, you can earn up to $2,000 in cash, plus your commission, recruiting bonuses, and more. So when you have people on the fast track to director, you could earn $500 when you promote to a director in your first 90 days. So this is just them as a recruit, correct, Becky?
Yeah.
Okay.
So starting out as a new consultant, if you add 5 team members, you meet the qualifications to promote to director, you get a $500 cash bonus.
Right. And so your recruiter also would get $500 as well. So
Right.
It's a bonus for you as the recruiter and for a person underneath you that is on the fast track to director program. So it's a win-win for both of you if that is an avenue that you and your recruit have talked about going down that path. So after the first 90 days, you could earn up to $500 more when you maintain a director status for the next 3 months. And then after that, if you promote to an advanced director within your first 6 months, you could earn up to $1,000. So you have the potential to earn $2,000 within your first 6 months of being in this business. So 500 within your first 90 days, 500 in your next 3 months, and then 1,000 in your first 6 months.
Anybody like free money? I love free money. Free money is amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I will definitely take any kind of cash that a company is willing to give me to just share this business with other people. So we're going to talk about that here in a second, but I'm going to kind of keep scrolling down. So if you have not already announced yourself, again, this is walking you down basically through a new consultant checklist almost, okay? So make sure you let your friends and family know on Facebook and social media that you're a brand new consultant, okay? When your kit comes, take lots of pictures of you opening the box, or better yet, go live and share that experience with the rest of the world. We've already talked about scheduling your launch party. We talked about scheduling your goals, and make sure you share those. You know, share those with your leader, whoever recruited you, and with your director. You know, so Nana, you know, your recruiter is Buffy and your director is Carolyn. So really both of them should know what your personal goals are so that they can help you reach those. You're going to want to get organized. You know, have a notebook that's dedicated to Pampered Chef, or if you're someone that's techie like I am and you use a digital notebook, then do it that way as well, okay? Just have something that helps you track. You know, when you've talked to someone and they say, oh, well, you know, Lisa, I would love to book a party, but not right now. And Lisa, when you respond by saying, oh, no worries, you know, can I check back in with you in November, right? You want to make sure in November, when it comes time, that you're checking back in with them. So you need to have some kind of system in place that's going to help you keep track of those people that are potential future bookings for yourself, okay? If you keep scrolling down, we suggest that you book 4 shows, okay? To get off on the right foot, especially in the virtual world, it's very important to overbook. You know, sometimes not all shows are going to work out. Sometimes you're going to have what we call a flop party. You know, it just doesn't pan out to a qualifying show. And, you know, let's say you only booked one party for that month. That's going to be a kind of a letdown when you get to the end of the month and you only booked one party. So instead of booking one party, book 2 parties. That way, if you have one flop, you have one that you can still submit. So the whole kind of idea with our book 4, add 1 more party or party theme is that when you book 4 shows, within that 4 shows, you should have one personal recruit or at least a recruit lead, okay? You should be able to find someone from the guests that are interacting or one of those 4 hosts that might have some interest in the business opportunity, okay? And that's really the structure that you always want to keep in mind when you're booking your shows, is to try to book 4. So if you're really, you know, interested on, you know, having the lower, slower pace business, 4 shows a month in the virtual world is a good pace, okay? If you're someone crazy like me that does this business full time, really wants to make money, I pay my house payment, my car payment, money in the bank every month, then I book 4 shows a week, okay? So again, so that I'm constantly in front of enough people to keep bookings coming from my parties. So you decide what that path looks like for you. But as a strong suggestion, I would say try to always book 4 shows a month at least. And then from that 4, you're looking for 1 recruit lead. Now, does that scare anyone to think about like adding a team member? Does that scare anyone? You're kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm brand new to this. Why would I want to, you know, help somebody in this business when I'm learning myself? Lisa, does that scare you at all?
Yeah. It
Yeah?
does.
Okay. Well, good. Guess what? It probably should scare you, right? So that's where I want you guys to know and feel confident that you have a support system around you, that we strongly encourage even the newest of consultants to still bring on team members, because we are here as our jobs as the leaders of this team to train and develop you guys, okay? And so, Lisa, I would never expect you to train a new consultant when you're a brand new consultant yourself. Now, how we would operate that process is we would be very involved, not only helping you, but also helping your new recruit to get off to the start that they need, okay? And until you feel comfortable taking the reins and leading that person, okay, then we're there side by side 100% of the time with you. So guys, what I'll tell you with doing this business for 8 years is that you're going to notice, especially if you've ever done direct sales with another company, that we literally believe, you know, you're in this business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Okay. And that's how this team functions and operates, is that, you know, we don't let you just kind of go. You know, we bring you on and then it's like, hey, good luck. Let me know how you're doing next month. That's not how we do this. So we're here side by side with you guys as you have your really good moments and as you have your struggles both, okay, because it's going to happen. So let's keep going down this document a little bit. All right, so let's talk about booking shows. In this document right here built in for you is all of the verbiage that you need. Literally, you know, being a virtual consultant, you're going to find we pretty much live in a copy and paste kind of world, okay? Whether you're doing a virtual party or whether you're sending messages out to people to get bookings, it's pretty much let me copy these words and then paste them in a message to someone. Same thing when you're doing a party, it's copying the words and you're adding a picture into the party for the people, okay? So everything is copy and paste. So if you don't know how to copy and paste, make sure you let your leader know. And again, we'll show you how to copy and paste. So here's word choices for you. If you're booking virtual parties, you have some different options. And of course, we don't want to say, hey, name, right? We would definitely want to copy this, paste it, and change it to that person's specific name. And just trust me, I've done it. I've sent hey, name before. So that's why I kind of bring it up, because guess what? We're all human and we all make mistakes, and then you just laugh at yourself. So this is what we definitely recommend you do, though. So my challenge for each one of you guys is that in the next 48 hours, you guys take these words that are right here for you in that new consultant document and try to book 4 shows. Okay, that's my challenge. So if anybody's like me and I love to be challenged to do things, like I want to know when you guys book shows. Send me a message and say, hey, Becky, I just booked a show. Or hey, Tiffany, I just booked a show. Because we want to cheer you guys on Like, it's really exciting for us to know when you get that first booking or that second booking, but when your fourth booking comes and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited, I got 4 bookings, and now what? We have to be ready to help you with that now what, okay? So it's hard for us to kind of move forward with teaching you the operations side of running a virtual party until we actually have the parties on the calendar to help you open those shows and go through that whole side of things. Like, I could show you all that right now, but then you would be like, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes time. And so we're going to help you walk through that process when you have those dated shows, okay? It's really important because a booking is only a booking if it has a date attached to it. Does that make sense? So you can say, hey, Tiffany, I got 4 bookings. And when Tiffany says, so when are your parties starting? You're like, I don't know. It's really important to make sure you have dated shows. Okay, so if you're going to be a cooking show consultant, here's words for you also to help you book cooking shows. You're going to have people, guys. You're going to send messages and all of those friends that you think you can count on at this moment. Trust me, you're going to have people that don't respond back to you. You're going to have people that tell you no, right? You can expect to hear both of those or not hear from people that you think that you're going to. So here is a booking follow-up message that we recommend sending. You know, the weekend is busy, but it's also the best time for you to start reaching out to people. And so, you know, Lisa, if you have a friend that you send a message to today and she doesn't respond, you know, by tomorrow or Monday, then you just send that little friend or this little friendly reminder, hey friend, just wanted to see if you saw this message and if it's something that you're interested in or not, okay?
Okay.
This is not you being pushy. I know people throw that word at us a lot. I don't want to be pushy, okay? But how many of you guys are extremely busy and chaotic on the weekends? All of us are, right? Most of us have crazy lives, and you know, sometimes we'll read a message and forget to respond back to someone. And this is really the reason we send the follow-up message to people. So if you're going to send a message to people, make sure you do the follow-up if they don't respond back to you. And that's why, going back to the beginning, you want to make sure you have a notebook to kind of help track you who you've heard back from and who you haven't heard back from. You're going to have people that say no to you, okay? And either you can try to overcome those no's by using the verbiage that we have here for you, or better yet, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, take a screenshot and send it to your recruiter or Tiffany, myself, or Carolyn, and we can help you guys walk through those objections and to try to turn a no into a yes, okay? And if it's still a no, it's a no. But we also have other things that we can do, like ask your friends for a referral, okay? Or, you know, ask them to, I don't know, post that their friend just became a new consultant with Pampered Chef. You know, would anybody like their contact information? There's lots of things that we can do to help you. Okay, so this is the meat and potatoes right here. If you're a virtual consultant, we have A through Z process 100% from start to finish, from the time you book a virtual party to the time your virtual party closes, of everything that you need to do, okay? It literally walks you through step by step. So just like that other link opened when I click it, so same thing here. This opens you to a new document. So it shows you step by step how you set up your party, how you walk through this process. But again, I don't want to overwhelm you guys at this point with this, but if you have time to start looking through this as you're working on booking shows, I strongly recommend you take time to start looking through this document, okay? So basically your new consultant document, which we've been looking at, and this virtual A through Z process is kind of pretty much what you're going to kind of work through as being a new consultant. All right.
Plus, there's videos in that.
Tons of videos. Like, I have spent countless hours, ask Tiffany, on putting this system together for you guys to make sure that you're successful from the moment you start as a Pampered Chef consultant. So right here, though, that's really an important part of our process. Okay, so it talks about welcoming friends. And down here is just our simple call to action. So make sure you're doing a weekly check-in or call with your director. That 48-hour challenge I just issued to you guys, you know, book those 4 shows in the next 48 hours. Not only is it going to let us help you, okay, as you're getting those no's and objections, but it also is going to make you feel really, really good the first time you get that booking, okay? It's going to be the game changer. That feeling when you get the first booking, and then when the next one comes, and then when you reach that challenge of booking 4 shows and you're like, yes, I crushed it. It's such a great feeling. So this just talks about the rewards program that we already kind of went through in the beginning. And then to follow our process for virtual parties, okay? Because that's really what's going to make you successful with doing virtual parties. So any questions? Because I know that was a lot and I talk really fast.
Who's my director?
So your director, you are under, oh my gosh, we've had so many new consultants. So Tiffany is your director.
Carolyn.
Okay.
Oh, Carolyn, never mind. Yeah.
Carolyn.
No, she's Kim's.
Kim.
She's Kim.
Recruiter, but Carolyn is her director. Kim's not a director yet.
Kim is under you, sweetheart. And Roxy?
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking
So I
Carolyn.
guess this wasn't a dumb question.
Well, Roxanne's on too. She's not listening. So, yes.
Hey, I knew what I was talking about.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, so I am your director.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's right.
We got to laugh, right? If we don't laugh, we'll cry some days. So it's all good. But, you know, what's really important to know is that, you know, anytime you can't, I don't want people to think because, oh, well, Becky's not my director that I can't reach out to her. Guys, I will talk to any of you anytime, okay? Literally, like, I respond pretty fast to people's messages unless I'm at a cooking show or I'm busy helping my kids with something. I try to respond as fast as I can with you guys. And so, you know, Tiffany works a 3rd shift. And so, you know, she has only about 3-4 hours span of time during the daytime that she's available to actually talk with people. And so, you know, if you message Tiffany and she doesn't respond to you, don't be like, oh my God, Tiffany's not responding to me. Just shoot me a message. It's not, you know, and there's no dumb questions. Okay. That's the other thing. I want you guys to send questions to your leaders because we start to worry when we're not getting asked questions. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, okay, is Catherine going to be okay? Because I haven't heard from her. And we know how overwhelming this business can feel in the beginning because there's a lot to learn. And so if you're not asking questions, it's kind of like, man, she's going to be a rock star, or oh my gosh, the train is going to go off the track somewhere. So ask those questions. You know, there's no questions are off limit. You can send us 25,000 a day if you want to. Tiffany did it to me in the beginning. She sent me message after message. And you know, it is what it is because we want you to be successful. Okay. And the way that we help you be successful is by answering all those questions for you guys. Okay.
So say I'm doing, if I have questions and stuff, I know that Kim would help me if I needed to, but do I go to her or do I go to Tiffany?
Yeah, no, so you want to go with Kim's been doing this for a little while. Kim is really great with our virtual system already. She's pretty much kind of taken off. And Roxanne is also, so Roxanne is Kim's upline, and then Tiffany is Roxanne's upline. So Roxanne will be promoting to a director here really soon. And so any one of the 3 of them is really who, you know, right away. And what I would do, Tiff, I would probably just group message you guys, you know, throw you guys in a group message. And that way you can kind of just ask a question and whoever answers and helps you, you know, it would probably be more beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah, but
like Becky said, go ahead and ask Kim first. I mean, she's been a rock star.
Absolutely.
Like from the jump.
Okay.
So she has her feet on the ground and she's been running with us from day one. So she's very knowledgeable in what she's already done and has accomplished. So, and if she doesn't know, she'll ask Roxanne or she'll ask Becky or she'll ask me. We're learning every day. I mean, Becky's been in it for 8 years. I've been in it for 3 years, and there's still stuff that I'm learning every day. There's stuff that Becky's learning every day because they're all favorite chefs always trying to keep up with, you know, the times and the social media. So we're always learning. So we're always learning something. So questions are good.
And another place that you can ask too is on the Timberwolves page, you know, on Tiffany's, on the personal team page for Tiffany. Ask those questions there, because again, what I love about when you guys ask questions on our groups is that maybe somebody else has the same question, but they're too afraid to ask it. So other people get exposed to those answers as well, you know, so you're not just helping yourself, you're also potentially helping someone else as well.
Or if you see something on Dash, you know, that interests you, or that you see that's exciting or something, you know,
Post
put it out there on the team page or on the personal team pages, because it maybe someone else didn't see it or know how to get to it. You know, it's all about communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when you get that first booking, Lisa, and you're really excited, what I love is when new consultants get really excited and they go on our team page and they're like, oh my God, I got my first booking. Because not only does that excite you, but it excites us and it excites other people as well. So, you know, the Wolfpack, I really believe it's like my second family. You know, and I look at my team that way very much. You'll learn that I'm that mom. Like, I'll cry on our training sometimes because I'm very emotional about, you know, this business has changed my family's life. Like, it's completely, in the last years, it's changed everything about my life, and for the better. And so that's why I'm very passionate about this business. I'm very passionate about sharing this business with other people, because I know what it's personally done for me.
Okay.
Catherine, do you have any questions, my dear?
I don't think so.
And I don't know if the iPhone, is that Nana on there, or is it Bonnie still?
I'm not sure. I don't know who. Since they didn't put their name on it, it doesn't show on my end either.
All right, who is our iPhone user that's still on?
I think that's Bonnie.
All right, Catherine dropped off. Okay. Bonnie, is that you? Do you have any questions? Or is it Nana? And do you have questions? Or maybe nobody has questions.
Right?
All right. Well, Christine, do you have any questions?
I have a question that I had heard about something. Maybe this isn't, I'm not sure if this is the place, but I thought I had heard somewhere along the line that after